Hi, I'm Dr. Bruce Dorn from Winnipeg, Canada, and I'd like to talk a little bit about my transition from having a traditional optometry practice where we sell glasses and contacts and do eye exams to evolving to a full dry eye specialty and then even a medical eye spa. And I think that's been the biggest change for us over the last 5 years is we've completely evolved as a practice. So one of the things that we did that really helped us scale this whole thing is what we did was we started to do one thing in the beginning. We started to screen every single adult patient with meibography, imaging. Imaging makes a huge difference because now you can identify the patients that you have in your practice already, and then you can enroll them in these treatments. When we started to do that, we had no difficulty generating enough patients for our dry eye practice. From there, we evolved into more aesthetics. So patients were so happy with their dry eye treatments, and they started to notice aesthetic benefits starting to happen, that we decided we're going to actually offer aesthetics as part of this package. This is a natural evolution. So the dry eye patients lead to patients who now want to get aesthetic procedures, and that includes IPL for rosacea on your face, Forma I for fine lines and wrinkles around the eye, and even Morpheus for dermatochalasis and Morpheus 8 for full face and neck procedures. So we offer all of those procedures in our office, and because we do that, we've now evolved into a practice where we've hired a nurse practitioner, we have a skincare line of products. All of that is offered in our clinics that was once strictly an optometry clinic, is now a dry eye center of excellence and an eye med spa. And one of the things that really helped us scale and helped us grow and generated interest is, we aren't known as an optometry clinic for a place that you'd get aesthetics, but when we partnered with Boomerang created a whole marketing campaign around our clinic. And what they did for us is instead of doing search engine optimization, where all you were getting is a bunch of clicks and you never knew if you were really getting viable leads, is they created Google paid ads. So when patients around me were then Googling our practice and looking for these services, a little banner ad would come up. It would say, hey, if you're interested in this, Dorn Eye Care and iRevive can provide these services. They could then input their information, get a free consult. They could either book it online or with our staff would call them. We would generate these leads and we could track those leads. Once those patients were in our office, our conversion rate was almost 100%. But the difficulty was getting the word out there that we provide these treatments. And then the second thing Boomerang did was they took our in-office patient population and they created mail-outs. They created landing pages. They redesigned our webpage, and they made it easier for us to educate our own patients and enroll them in both these aesthetic procedures and the dry eye procedures, which has made our practice completely different and evolved over the last 5 to 7 years.